in the 101st is like being on the Golden State Warriors. If you want to be a winner, you come here. People that do well in the 101st do well in the Army, and you can just look at the numbers. The sheer amount of command sergeant majors and general officers that come out with 101st history is pretty staggering. I mean, the current Chief of Staff of the Army was in the Roxanne Brigade several years ago. General Petraeus was part of the Roxanne Brigade, people with notoriety. And we stand on the backs of our veterans in this brigade, and our veterans have continually answered the call year in and year out. What this division has done.
The people that are in 101st, they're very loyal to each other. They're loyal to the division, and just like any other Army unit, you know, they crack jokes and they knock on the unit, you know, but they're loyal to it and they're dedicated to it and they're ready to give their life for it. The 101st is painfully obvious that they carry a huge load. Go.
Ready to drop.
There's always somebody gone from the 101st. Always. The soldiers there in the 101st were great soldiers. That's good. They're soldiers. Soldiers do silly stuff sometimes. Sometimes they're knuckleheads, you know, and they're people, so they have their faults. But at the end of the day, they're going to do their job. They're going to do their job. And they're going to do their job having leadership that is going to do its job. And that job is selfless service. You know, it's selfless service. There is a large number that get out of the Army at Fort Campbell that choose to stay here. And part of the reason they choose to stay here is because they have a loyalty to where they came from, which is the 101st.
Seeing old Abe, you know, being the Screaming Eagle, waving on a flag or on soldiers.
Vehicle evaluation training is an essential skill for most Army units. 1st Squadron 33rd Cavalry conducted a training exercise with.
And when you look at, you know, out here they say rendezvous with destiny. That's just it. You know, I guess if I had to go out and get a tattoo, you could probably expect that I would probably get something with, you know, an old Abe or the 101st in there somewhere, whether it was in script or the eagle or something. One word that could describe it. Commitment. I mean, that would be as close as I could get. It's just that commitment to the unit, commitment to the soldiers, commitment to the family.